Hey guys, probably the most common question I get asked on our videos and on our channel is how to pick up Japanese girls, and the reason I haven't answered it is because I didn't think anybody would like the answer. There's a couple of truths about it. One of them is that most smart Japanese girls know when they meet a foreigner that's here, who is here for a week or a month or a year, they realise that he's going to go home again, so they realise there's no future in it, so they don't get involved. There's also a big percentage who are concerned about our reputations, because a lot of guys do come here for a week or a month or a year and break some hearts and then go home. So we've got a bad reputation. Foreigners have a bad reputation for doing just that, so a lot of the girls are very careful because they're well aware of that. One of the other things is that Japanese girls look for good husbands. Not as much. I mean, there's a very small percentage, I guess, that are just looking for fun, but they're rare, and most of them are really looking for husbands, and even the young girls are looking for looking for guys that are potentially good husbands. So some young guy that comes here might be interesting to them, but not necessarily interested in a future with them. So the bottom line is, getting a good Japanese girl, if you're only going to be here for a short time, is very difficult. As I say, there's a small percentage that are probably just looking for fun, but they're rare and they're not the good ones, to be honest with you. So I know none of this is what you want to hear, but it's just the way it is. The other thing I'll warn you while I'm on the subject is the way Japanese culture works and the way women behave here is a lot different from the way the culture works in other countries, and the girls are very friendly and are very kind, and it's quite common for you to meet a Japanese girl here and 5 minutes later she's giving you her contact address for her phone, and a lot of other stuff about the way they behave here is very friendly and lots of smiling and what Westerners would see as flirting, but 99.9% of the time it doesn't mean anything. So lots of Western guys come here and think the girls are loving them, and they're probably very interested. I mean, that's usually the case, is they're interested in talking to foreigners, but usually there's another motivation. They might be wanting to practice, if they've learnt English, they might want to be practicing their English for free. The fact that we're foreign can be interesting, so they want to know, what we've got to say. But yeah, 99.9% of the time they have no interest in pursuing anything else, and 99.9% of the time if you suggest something to them, they will run away and think you're disgusting for having suggested anything and probably not talk to you again. So it's just the way it is. So I know none of this is what anyone wants to be hearing, but it's the way it is. As for guys that are going to come here and stay here, if for some reason some guy's going to stay here forever, which if you're going to get involved in a Japanese girl and you're going to end up staying with her, you're going to have to give up your country, or she's going to have to give up her country. So if some guy comes here with the intention of staying here forever and really thinks he will, my advice to you would be real and be genuine, and that will attract a genuine and a decent girl, a good girl. If you're just coming here to fool around and have fun, good luck. I'm not going to do anything to encourage that, because it just gives the rest of us a bad reputation. So I know it's not what anyone wants to hear. There's prostitution in Japan, and if someone wants to come here and go down that track, then that would do less harm, to be honest, than coming here with the intention of just trying to grab some girls, because yeah, it's not cool, and it's not likely you'll be successful at it. I don't care. I mean, I know most of the guys that come here think it'll be too easy, and at first when you get here you'll think that's true too, because of the way the girls will react to you, but yeah, it's not always the case. So there'll be other opinions on this, of course. I like to make videos about Japan. I don't see myself as a vlogger, so I won't be telling you about my own personal experiences on this, because that's not the right thing for me to do. It's not my style, but I know there'll be other guys that will say, oh yeah, it's too easy and everything else, but that's their opinion, and that's fine, but I've just told you what I think based on my experience. So sorry guys, but there you have it. So Anyway, thanks for watching.